This is Michigan Constitutional Crusader out here with Welcome to This World Media. And then Pam Cam's right around the corner. She's not going to go inside with us. But we're going to wander into the Ann Arbor City Hall, see what they think today. That's right. Pause this for a moment.
Recording started.
Was it for summer or winter? Yeah, it would be the summer, would be due at the end of July. Are you saying you didn't receive a bill or? Okay, what's your address? Okay, yep, your summer bill was paid. Yeah, for summer. December 1st it'll be in your mailbox. Yeah, it looks like you were right on time. Yeah.
Filming everything?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, if you go in those doors, there's where you got to go through security to go to the police department. Go figure, you got to go through security.
That's the same.
Yeah.
It says right here that
Yeah. So, like, I want to go to the third floor. So, how do we check in to go to the third floor?
or all the floors, really.
Huh?
For all four of
Yeah, we just want to go check out all the floors.
Yeah, you can't just go up all the floors.
It's public, isn't it?
Yes, but you have to have meetings with some of them,
Like, which ones?
on all of them.
What?
What do you
No,
mean?
you don't.
A meeting? No, this is for like freedom of the press to check out our building. So we don't need any, appointment.
Yeah, we don't need an appointment for any of these offices.
Check it out.
To go to the lobbies
Right. We don't need to talk.
and
to
ask
anybody.
questions if we want.
There's certain part of the buildings that are public and certain parts that are third, fourth, fifth, sixth floor.
Alright.
Basement,
So the public never goes into those places?
not without appointments.
Right. I understand the appointment thing, but for freedom of press and to check out the building, you shouldn't need
Not
an
without
appointment or anything like that. What about for
See, they're still violating the First
like a
Amendment.
FOIA? A FOIA request.
Second floor.
What if I wanted to do it for the engineering services?
Second
or,
floor.
or that services all of them?
Second floor.
See, they're
Yeah, that doesn't
They're
seem
still
right.
doing it. I'm gonna have to file that lawsuit. That's bullshit.
Yeah, I don't know. That doesn't seem right to me.
Second floor for foyer.
So it says you can go to those two, but you can't go to those without some kind of a appointment.
I mean, it says Public Services Administration. We should totally be able to go there without an appointment. It's ludicrous.
Public Services Administration, Human Resources, Safety and Economy. Yeah, all those should be accessible.
Yep. Every single one of them.
Do you want to check out second floor?
Sure, may as well.
Information on all the floors.
Going up.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
This looks like radiators, doesn't it?
It does. Look at that.
Second
That's
floor.
interesting.
Yeah.
Going down.
Anything in there? Yep. Right there in the corner. And she's tripping.
Hi,
Hi.
what's going on here?
Baking a cake. Ask a stupid question, you get a stupid answer.
Share experience or knowledge with
I couldn't resist.
you're not never going to know somebody. I mean, that's been my thing is I got my level 5 very clear.
Here's some chair.
There's a bunch of people right there.
Just trying to stuff out.
Right there in that hallway. Not in that room.
I'm talking
Right
I don't
here.
know all the answers that come.
What's going on here?
Right, but you know, and that was the thing I noticed when I was in
Interesting.
hey, here's your fun.
Yeah, they actually used to. Did you do this last year?
I did not.
Okay.
So I've had
I think we're on camera.
I've had a lot of years. A lot of years. Good employees.
I didn't know if they wanted to do it like department-wise.
I think it'll just really depend on, like, I think you guys get to, like, based on your conversation, say, like, this person I'd like to talk to or not interested, and I think it'll sort of shake out from there.
They can only be so.
And then, but I am looking at each one. Yeah, well, so that's great. So just to give you a little bit of information about what I do. So I do a lot of cleaning to you know, on the other side of the fourth floor. So, Troy. So, and I work very closely for a lot, mostly on the big. Okay, no, that's great.
Yeah. So it was, so that's why I came here.
If I can do it anyway.
And I started out as an engineer.
I guess that's my biggest
engineer
strong
project
suit as
manager.
a mentor is
And
I can show you a work for me. I can show you
engineer lab.
twice in my life. I worked my way up in
Services area administrator at the time asked me to come here. I don't surprise the heck out of me, but so then I then I
especially with how competitive Ann Arbor is, it's pretty quite impressive to work your way up to into that lead role.
Yeah. When I said my college is out here.
So like hopefully that's, so I'm trying to not be, I want to keep
Say that.
not saying it's gotta be like tomorrow.
The cocksucker that assaulted me, Officer Connie, just came out of the Sally Port.
Yeah, the DEI hire.
Did he say anything to you?
No, but he was looking real hard.
Hope you gave him the bird.
And you may not be able to hear anything, but it just makes it worse. I mean, I know.
That lady that was back there that ran off as soon as we walked back there, she was up here discussing with her about cameras. Mm. Well, look, it says free take one. A2 votes.
Hey. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
I never knew the A2 when I heard a couple comments and I'm like, what is this A2? And then I realized, oh, okay, Ann Arbor, I get it.
I even said it was
Yeah,
A2.
that's when I finally realized it. I'm like, what is this A2? Oh, okay.
That's kind of amusing, actually. So I wonder what it is they're doing over there. Hey, can I ask you a question? What is it that's going on back there? I'm sorry? Orientation for what?
It showed it on the computer screen that it was some kind of, it was like a monitor.
Is there anybody that can answer that question? Okay. Or maybe not. Wandered right across over to the other side. It's a simple question. Not asking any personal information.
Right?
See, this fucking town, they want to hide everything. No transparency. And of
Unless
course,
they're absolutely clueless of what's going on over
the
there.
last time I was here, I was at a city council meeting, and the Democrat mayor said, I can't wait to get all these fucking Republicans out of here in the meeting. So how long do I got to stand here till somebody answers the simple question I asked?
Let's see, what's the date today?
Hmm. Well, this is pretty retarded. Could you ask somebody the answer to my question?
Yeah.
Publishing and mentorship for the government, for the city workers.
Like new hires kind of thing?
Don't know. She wasn't. She said she didn't have a prepared statement for me after she asked who I was.
Mm.
But
This kid wants to help, but everybody wants to blow him off just like they're blowing me off.
right. Teach them young, and then they become tyrants.
Yeah. Look. See that right there? That sign? LGBTQ plus historical marker unveiling ceremony. Oh, that happened on September 1st. Yes.
It's a mentorship meeting.
Okay.
So new staff and kind of our veteran staff.
Oh, so it's new staff and old staff, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so they're kind of teaching the new staff.
Yeah, and so that's why folks were looking a little nervous because they're also sharing like family stories and things like that.
Yeah, we're not getting no.
But hopefully, because we walk through, they're sharing the fact that this is completely legal and that they need
Oh,
to.
absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So that's why some folks might have had more
Of a what the
reactive-
hell look, yeah.
Right, because they like, let me tell you about my mom and my little kid.
Right.
That it's an extra step more personal because of mentorship.
Right. Yeah, we weren't trying to record the conversations.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So that's what that is.
No, we were
Okay.
actually just checking out the building and noticed that there was a bunch of stuff going on. So.
Oh, sure. Yeah, it's actually a kind of a busier day today.
Is this like a yearly thing or?
It's new to me.
Okay.
I think it's something that they're working on just because we're getting some new staff in.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm wondering when they're going to open the rest of the floors up to the public like they're supposed to be.
Unclear.
They said that we couldn't go up without appointments, but it's like we don't want to like talk to anybody. We just want to check out the building, see what kind of information's available for the public, and it's like, yeah, you need an appointment. It's like since COVID, I bet you it was never like that before COVID.
I'm a newer hire.
It wasn't like that.
It wasn't.
No,
right.
it wasn't.
Yeah, so it's like it's time to switch back to making the public building public again. To say, hey, now that COVID's over, why don't we just take away the appointment today? Because, if a member of the public wants to come up, what if they, don't know anything about it, or they need some, like, immediate information or something? You shouldn't have to make the appointment. You should be able to just walk right up in here and talk to them. So maybe pass it on or something. What was your name? Rachel. Alrighty. Rachel Rickinger. Okay. You have a great day.
Yes, you were very nice. Thank you. Look. If you're going out of business, you need a permit. For going out of business sale. Isn't that ridiculous?
They want a little bit of money out of it.
Oh, look. A chicken or duck permit.
Yeah, that's the same thing in Hazel Park. I think you need a
Wait a minute. Is that a permit for termination of a domestic partnership? What the fuck is that?
I declare that we, formerly domestic partners, and we dissolve our partnership.
And you have to have an application to be a domestic partner. What the Wow.
That's silly.
I'm sorry, but this Democrat town is ridiculous.
With our status.
What the hell? Oh.
Runway.
Here's your sign. That's messed up.
Going down.
Yeah, of course we're going down.
All right, we're coming on our way.
First floor. Going up.
Hello. Hi. Good. That is a couple floors of this municipal. The ones they allow the public to
Isn't that freaking ridiculous?
go to. Sure is. Tell him to call my lawyer, Mr. Tarleton. My lawyer don't like this.
I don't give a flying. Yeah. Yeah, nice view of the computer screen. She said, "Oh my God." Did I scare you?
She's the only one.
Come on up. Got a great view of that computer screen. Big screen too. I'm not going to zoom in because I'm not trying to collect data. But
Right, and then it's more work for you to try to blur out or cut it.
right. Well, she's looking up zoning reports. Yeah. She's the only one in this office.
She's the only one I've seen in this whole.
Oh, there's somebody all the way at the other end on their computer. Bald dude. Yeah. Oh, somebody just walked through. Let's see if she notices us standing up here.
She could have her earbuds in too.
Well, she looked up at me.
Oh, she did? Okay.
Yeah. She went, "Oh my God." Oh, you found somebody else?
Caroline. Oh, Caroline. She's got a few books in there, some classics.
Oh, yeah, there she is.
She got some old school headphones on, it looks like.
Yeah. Oh, there's somebody else who just popped up right there. Hmm.
There's 3 different packs with different times. Chicago, Los Angeles, and London. Where's your job?
We had a couple bells come originally, so we'll let it down.
She gave me away.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
taping me? Hello? Are you taping me?
Yep.
Why?
I don't know.
Why are we taping each other?
There you go. Exercise that First Amendment.
But what? I saw you had, I think maybe a buddy who's over there taping. What are you guys up to?
6'1.5" myself. I don't know how tall he is.
You're not how tall. I'm saying, what are you guys up to? Why are you taping?
Because we want to. We want to exercise our First Amendment. Do you know what element of the First Amendment we're exercising?
I don't.
Freedom of the press.
Well, that's fair. Why do you feel like you want to do that?
Because so many people are clueless on their rights that this is a good way to get people thinking about their rights. And so they educate themselves on them.
That's fair. Because now I'll take the time to really look at it.
Right? Like, did you know there's 5 elements to the First Amendment?
I don't think so.
How many of them do you think you can say?
Oh, definitely not. Not like that. I definitely don't know it as deep as that.
Okay, what do you know about the First Amendment?
I thought it was just freedom of speech.
Freedom of the press, freedom of religion, the right to redress our petition the government for a redress of grievance, and the right to protesting.
Well, then that's good. I'm glad you said all of that. So
Right, and you know the Second Amendment, right?
Is that the gun one?
Yep, that's the gun one. Yep, and then the Fourth Amendment. The right to your privacy, basically, for your person, papers, documents, stuff like that, so that the government can't seize them or you without a lawful reason.
Oh, yeah, we've got a lot of. This is important that everybody knows.
Yeah, and then, of course, you probably know the Fifth Amendment, right?
I'm not going to try to guess.
Oh, come on, try.
No, I would have thought the one that you said was 4 was kind of attached to the freedom, the first bit, but I guess it's
No.
breaking down.
Yeah, it's separate.
All the separate pieces.
Yeah, and then the Fifth Amendment is the right to remain silent, so as not to incriminate yourself. So, like, you know, if the cops pull you over, you don't have to tell them nothing.
Never. You should never have to give up your ID unless you are suspected of a crime, have committed a crime, or they think you are gonna commit.
That's Fourth Amendment.
Fourth, right? You don't have to give up any ID or nothing.
That's fair. That's wild. I think it's important that people know, but then after you find out the information, sometimes different groups are going through so much stuff. What if you're just one person and the whole bundle is attacking you? Now you're feeling it's rough. You're just one.
Well, you got to fight for your rights. I mean, you know.
Yeah, but you don't have. What if you don't have any extra stuff? It's like the whole bundle of people are trying to fight you for one thing, and you're like, hey, well, let's have a conversation. It's just
Right.
Like physically fight you?
Yeah, not me here, but people are getting beat up in all these different spots and all these. Like, people
It's crazy out there because so many people are clueless on rights, and that's half the problem.
And the government likes to divide us. You know, they love to make us fight amongst each other while they collect those paychecks. You know, that's what it is.
The government loves and creates chaos because it makes people scared, so that the government can try to take away more rights by adding new laws for safety. Right. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, that's
no, we're all about freedom and education and exercising beautiful rights that we have in this country.
I'm glad that you guys are willing to do that.
Yeah. And if you ever go to the library, there's a book that most libraries have in stock. It's called The United States Constitution for Dummies. It breaks it down real good. The whole Bill of Rights, all 10 of those amendments, and it breaks it down in layman's terms, so it's a lot easier to understand.
Because sometimes, you're reading the old documents, and they're like, it's kind of difficult to understand. So that makes it a lot easier for nowadays.
Okay. I appreciate both of you guys.
Absolutely. You have a wonderful day, ma'am.
You too.
Yep. Cool.
Yeah, and then they charge you to
6514 is your spot number.
They charge you
You're welcome.
to park, and then you got just to pay more money to that. You got to pay.